I just thought I'd shoot a video from Ypsilanti in the winter. um, I got a call from Google and they want to know, hey, is that your location still? In Ypsilanti for that community service group you wanted to start Christmas 365? And I was kind of like, yeah, it is. I thought about it for a minute. Okay, yeah, it is. Because I started that thing 9 years ago. And we all had an idea that, you'd start community service groups and it would get everybody involved, like the kids, the college kids, and then the older people or whatever, which is a hard thing to do. So we had a meeting, an organization, put the money up, did the show. Well, it didn't work. Or you can't, it's a hard concept to figure out how to do. Um, but I sort of never gave up on the idea. I kind of made it like I was president and formed a corporation with it, because people think it's weird or whatever. Or they found ways to shoot me down because I didn't like go with the old program or had my own ideas. You're not supposed to do that in a big club or whatever. But I started my own. They're great people, but they don't talk to kids. They don't. Nobody communicates in the community. They donate money, and it's like a networking group. But those kids aren't. They don't hear about spirituality or they're told to avoid it because it's too controversial or whatever. I just thought I'd talk for a little while because that's why I started it. And then I saw that what they had God in their program in the bylaws, and then they took them out. It's like, wow, that's a great thing to do. And then COVID hit and all that crap with what they wanted to do to children, and favor these idiot new rules. Go after their private parts, whatever. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, that's what you get when you don't want to like have a higher power or, you know, um, do things that are different or um, chancy to do or whatever. So like when you have, I just had something happen where I won't even say what I don't want to say. Oh, I did this or I did that. You hear people need help. You know what I mean? And the idea was for $365. You'd have it as a fund and you make it a stock. And have an IPO and have all that money ready, so that when good people need it, you have a place to call and have um, people that knew what they were doing that could go out in little projects. Like when I still do painting business, but we used to attack things, 2, 3 people, and just get them done. We weren't in the union, and we didn't have any bosses. We just did the job and got paid. This would be similar. That's what I always thought. All this, the way it is now, it's bureaucracy and it's just donations, and it doesn't really have like I'm just watching people, or starting to see people that have real needs fast, and where are they going to go? Even there's no new programs for emergency money if somebody's car broke down, or God forbid you need you need some money. Who are you gonna call? It's like, but anyway, these projects could be set up. It could be in made to be in different areas, and it's about community service. But it would be like have shares and have it like an IPO, just like they do when the stock market, when they want to have something they want, like a war or something stupid like all the other stuff they want to do. But it would be for the people, like so. But anyway, that takes some finance. That's finance, and then you got the projects, and then you got like spirituality involved, and then you got like a meeting that would go for like a half hour, 45 minutes, where everybody has fun and has music like they do at a non-denominational church. And then you'd have a part where somebody says, okay, I know someone that needs some help. How are we going to do this? You have people grab the leads, go out, form these little projects, and get them done. you know but anyway, that was the idea all along. So I don't even know how to put the shares. I got shares. I got a corporation set up in Florida when I was there. They do exist through LegalZoom, but like getting that into an idea and then having the money to make it a corporation and make them real shares. I haven't done it. Don't know how to do it. It's too much for me. So maybe that's like step one. Can't do it. I can't do it. But anyway, like it frustrates me. But like, oh well, I like the idea though. That's just what it comes down to. So, those kids, I feel bad for them. They're kind of like they got bad leaders, or no one teaching them anything. You learn that, that by teaching them nothing, that they're supposed to get, that you're doing a good job, and just throwing money at them, and they don't want, it doesn't work, and then they get told, put little boys in sports and stuff. Idiots, So anyway, that's why I started it or whatever. But anyway, the idea of having fun in a project or in a meeting, and then having projects and shares, and have it worth something, and then have it be able to be like, a little business in the community that like you can contact, and within 24 hours you get your needs done. I mean, people have jobs. I just had it happen. People got jobs where their car broke down, and if they don't make it in tonight and they don't have the gas money or whatever, they're not gonna they're gonna lose their job, and they got the rent due in 2 days. I mean, like, these kind of good people that are falling through the cracks everywhere. So you got little projects for $365 that could help them out. So that's it. It's not about me, even though I'm the president or whatever. But I mean, everyone wants to attack the guy that's trying to do something different. It's like waste of time. It's like, community service projects are something that are an area that nobody's in, or they're not very effective anymore, and they're actually going away. But if you figured out how to make them useful, they'd be good, and they would have value in like shares. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's me that talks however I talk when I make my posts too. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that. I don't know if I'll even add this. I just thought, I don't care. I would think about, I want to do this video. It's stupid. I'm just sitting at home, but this is somebody that could go out one day, and you got a kid out there that's car just broke down, and they don't have $300 or whatever to fix their car. They should have someone to call. Or, I mean, it's useful community service, and it would be worth money, because it's a lot more useful than what these idiots come up with, where the other money should go. It should be like a corporation with shares. I wasn't abused. I wasn't, you know what I mean? I'm not looking for most of the people in charge of these things are looking for something, or what do you call it, evil, or what? I mean, whatever. You need new, good people in charge that haven't had weren't abused, have business sense or whatever, to run little projects like this. But anyway, I just saw one yesterday. I kind of thought, maybe I'll make a quick video. Maybe I won't share it. Maybe I will. But anyway, that was always the idea. The shares are there. The corporation's still there, but it's 9 years later. So anyway, okay.